I don't know if you know this about me, but I was actually raised in the Detroit area and I love the Sister Pie book. I've never been to the shop, but I am dying to make a trip. And I love all of their pie recipes. But I've never tried any of their cookie recipes, but I did so with a recommendation from a lovely viewer. I mapped it out and put it into my magic spreadsheet, and then I took a look at the ingredients. Coconut oil turns to liquid when it gets too warm, and it was in a cabinet that was warm. So after I scaled it, I put it in a cool part of the apartment and it solidified. You don't want to do this in the refrigerator, according to the instructions on the recipe. I always scale my ingredients ahead of time, but it's another checkpoint to look at them as I'm ready to bake and compare them to the recipe for accuracy. Into a bowl, you whisk all of the dry ingredients to incorporate them completely. On the paddle goes the fats and the sweeteners, which are brown sugar, sucrose, butter, and the resolidified coconut oil. This recipe is gluten-free, and it's not gluten-free in the way that you take rice flour, tapioca starch, and other weird ingredients and create a flour substitute. It's gluten-free in a way where you let the natural ingredients shine, and the combination of unsweetened coconut, buckwheat, and the coconut oil, and all of the sweet sugary parts that meld really nicely with the dark chocolate chips that I have, creates a nutty, rich, beautiful flavor. I add everything in thirds so that it can incorporate and become very smooth, and I don't want to over aerate it. You want a nice amount of spread, but you also want it to hold together because coconut oil has a very low melting point. It's going to spread in the oven. I did refrigerate these and then freeze them, and I let them slack for about 15 minutes before I bake them. With dark products, it's really hard to tell sometimes when something's baked, so you're going to have to be really careful. I over-baked them on the first time and they tasted bad and they were really brittle. But I learned my lesson and they're nice and soft. I'm telling you, this was the most amazing cookie, and if you're looking for something gluten-free, it's a winner.